What's the biggest checkmate moment of your professional life? Every December, our company gives out performance bonuses. It's the highlight of the year for most of us, that extra cushion before the holidays that makes all the overtime and stress worth it. When bonus time came around last year, the office was buzzing with excitement. People were planning vacation upgrades and showing off their bonus notification emails. But my inbox stayed empty. At first, I didn't worry. Maybe it was just delayed. I casually mentioned it to my manager, Diane, during our weekly check-in. She frowned at her computer screen and muttered something about system errors with my submission. "Don't worry," she said without looking up. "I'll get it sorted." January passed, then February. Each time I asked, Diane had a new excuse ready. "Payroll is backed up. Your performance review is still being processed. The system keeps flagging your account." What was strange was that Rachel, who had the exact same role as me and started on the same day, got her bonus right on time. We had nearly identical performance metrics too. I'd even helped her with several major projects throughout the year. When March came and my bonus was still nowhere to be seen, Diane's attitude changed. She'd sigh dramatically whenever I brought it up. Her eyes would roll slightly. Once, she even cut me off mid-sentence. "You know, you're being too pushy about this," she snapped. "These things take time. Maybe focus on your actual work instead?" Something felt very wrong. Diane and I had always gotten along before. She'd even nominated me for an employee recognition award last summer. This sudden coldness didn't make sense. That night, I remembered advice from my old boss at my previous company. Always get important things in writing. Email creates a paper trail that memory can't erase. The next morning, I drafted a simple professional email to HR asking about the typical timeline for resolving delayed bonuses. Nothing accusatory, just seeking information. I made sure to copy Diane as a professional courtesy. Within 10 minutes of sending that email, Diane was standing at my cubicle, her face flushed. "My office, now." Her voice was quiet. Once inside, she closed the door and immediately pulled out a formal write-up notice. "This is for making false accusations and damaging team morale," she said, sliding the paper across her desk. "Your constant complaining about your bonus is creating a negative atmosphere." I was stunned. As I tried to process what was happening, Diane's computer chimed with a new email notification. Her eyes flicked to the screen, then widened. The color drained from her face so quickly, I thought she might faint. It was HR's reply to my email, and they'd copied our entire team, including Diane's boss. "We're concerned about this situation," the email began. "According to our records, employee number 4582 was marked as terminated on December 3rd. However, we've received 3 separate bonus allocation forms for this employee since then, all authorized by manager Diane. Can you explain why a terminated employee is still working daily and why bonus paperwork is being processed for them?" The realization hit me like a truck. Diane had marked me as terminated in the system months ago, right before bonus season. She'd been submitting the paperwork for my bonus all along, but the money had been going somewhere else, to her. The write-up notice that had been in her hands a moment ago somehow disappeared. She quickly minimized her email and mumbled something about a misunderstanding, and we should reschedule this meeting. I left her office in a daze. By the time I got back to my desk, 3 more emails from HR had arrived, each with more people copied than the last. The next morning, as I walked into what was supposed to be my disciplinary meeting, I found the conference room filled with HR representatives and Diane's boss, but no Diane. 5 minutes later, I watched through the glass walls as security escorted her out of the building, a small box of personal items in her arms. Her boss turned to me after they'd gone. "Your bonus will be processed immediately, with interest," she said, "and we'll be reviewing all terminated accounts from the past year."